Good afternoon, everybody. dethaddr at the Death Shop here. We are continuing with our casual playthrough of Bloodstained. You saw that I have Play 2 underneath Miriam here, and Play 2 is actually on hard mode. Hard mode does change up a lot of things on Bloodstained. It's kind of cool. Although I'm gonna say you're gonna have a lot of trouble with that first boss. A lot of trouble. If you thought he was a train wreck before, if you got up to him too quickly in your easy game, or your normal game, man, you can see what happens here. Let me check my equipment here. I just need to check and make sure that, so we got Bloodbringer. Now you notice I have the Bloodbringer and the Bloodbringer sword at the same time. The only way that you get that is by putting it into one of your, shortcuts and using it as a shortcut. So, that's the only way to get the familiar and the sword mixed at the same time. The reason why I'm using the Bloodbringer is because, as many of us have found out, because as you level it up, its attack grows. So, even though some of the other stuff here is not quite as much, it may not quite be as much as attack power as some of the other stuff, it is absolutely much better. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the sound down. It always seems to turn the sound back up. So, let's see here. Yeah, that is weird. It always seems to turn the master way back up, but we don't want like the super sound effects and crazy stuff going on. That ambient sound is killing us right now. We'll leave the voices up because we want you to be able to. There we go. So I'm going to be able to hear everything just fine. We always wear headphones. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We're going to the Tower of Twin Dragons. I think we just got double jumped not that long ago. As you can see, we've been down into this area down below this, which is the water area. We're going to be coming back there a few times during this game, truthfully. And the only best way to get to the Tower of Twin Dragons from where I'm at, unfortunately, it's going to be right there. I'm going to come back over here first, though. Go take another visit to our librarian friend, because right now we are in the process of getting an ID for the train. Unfortunately, we don't get a suplex, so we can't suplex the Phantom train. It would be cool.
You're quite the avid reader. I suppose it's only fair I let you borrow more books at once.
Because OD's going to let us borrow a second book here. I always take Fortune #1 because Fortune will let you get more items. Since we're playing casually, I'm not going to be doing a lot of collecting, especially not while you guys are watching. There's specific things I will try and capture, but... Now I'm thinking that despite the fact that increases standard attack speed would be pretty cool, there's one that increases run speed later. I think that the directional shard stronger is probably what we're looking for right now, especially
Be certain to return what you borrow. This is a library, not a bookshop.
Let OD talk. Especially since we have the one really nice directional shard with the arrows. So, if it makes that one stronger, more power to Miriam. See, I suppose I could go there and... I suppose I could run down and into the tower if I wanted to. I'd be running into mid-tower if I do. Let's think for half a second. I think that... Yeah, let's take on the danger. Why not? Some of these rooms in this area are totally dangerous. They're even worse when you're playing hard mode. Oh, nice. We're gonna have the Witch's Scream. There's a few very, very powerful talents that you have in this game. That Witch's Scream is really awesome. Not only that, but you want to take pretty much everything that you can get from those guys. Witch's Tears are great. You know? Think about this for half a second. I think I can get up there. Up to the top. I think I can do it. I think I can. We're gonna try. Ah, come on. Nope. as I don't kill one of these guys on accident, it should be alright. This would be a lot easier if I had the ray. Woohoo! These guys just flinging stuff at me. Come on down here. Ah. Yes. Come on. Bummer. He hadn't have died. Might have had him rolling up. I need to get both of them. I forget what's up here. I think it might just be a silver knight. Maybe. Oh man, that was a total miscue. I got that one too. Right here, guys. Right here. Whoa! Woohoo! I usually don't see these guys tossing and stuff. They usually die really super fast. Oh, that's bad timing. All right. There we go. We got up there. Nice. Oh, directional ray. Ugh. And I can't get in there without. Nice. See how they put that in there? Oh. You know, I might be able to get that. Maybe. See, if you get high enough on your jump and you get the jump across, you actually can jump into a crevice. I've done it before. Okay, so this area is not accessible yet. And I'll need directional ray for that. And directional ray is coming later. Much, much later. So, damn grass. That's horrible. So back to the Tower of Twin Dragons. Alright. We needed to get the double jump, from which is what we got from over there, so we can get to the next area. Now I need to remember to save it in Miriam here, as this is my playthrough on YouTube. Good news is that it does put your save right on top of the save that you open, so that's good. Now I forgot I have a different shard in my other. In fact, I should see if I have that. I do not have the shard. Death Cry is the best I've gotten on a casual playthrough. Okay, so right here, that's where you can get the double jump to get to the next area. You won't be able to get that till a little bit later. Now, when you play this later, this area here is filled with the guys who turn you to stun, so it becomes a very terrible trap. Jeez, I took 2 bad hits there too. Whatever you do, don't get touched by those guys. Poison is no joke. Maybe the directional shard wasn't exactly the best if it's only doing that much damage to the levels. Whiff. Now I can't get any of these, but I will be able to get them later. In fact, I think even with directional ray, I won't be able to get any of those. But there is something later that'll there's a couple somethings later that'll let you do that stuff. Let's see, that's the way back. Jeez. Gotta do better. Not doing good. Make sure they didn't drop any Mithridate. You hear all those guys. Jeez, they're all starting to kill. Really, I'm super weak in this game. Oh no! I got poisoned. Bad. take out the guys first. Alright, now we'll go for the middle. Oh, those guys are nervous. And they zoom across the screen. Oh, now I've got a bunch of them. Coincidentally, these were the guys that I had last for my shards that I had to get. They were the last one I got my shards from. Oh, nice shot. Right in the eyeball. Come on, jump. See, and I'm not sure what the program on those guys is either when they come out. Because spots where I thought that they'd come out and they didn't. And I've had times when they've never come out. It's just kind of funny. Ah. Alright, I got the shirt. That's nice. Although it's summon insect, it's not a very good one. That's what I want right down there. I want that chest, so I might have to go back down and grab it. Look at the way I have to follow to get there. It's kind of bad sometimes the way that you go in this game. Which is kind of weird because if I remember correctly, this way is backwards. It's back to where I was going, so that way is all the ones that I can't get, and I want one above this. So one above where I'm going to right here with these guys. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to drop down, and it's going to be down here. Find out. Well, this is where I was going, so maybe I have to go to the one above. At least with double jump, it kind of makes all this stuff easy. There it is. Emerald, sapphire, and silver. The best way for easy money early on is to get those gems. Coincidentally, you'll get a lot of sapphire to level up your sapphire stuff, build sapphire, or not sapphires, but silver. To level up your items that require it and give you silver armor. Oh, just out of reach. Get him! Get him, sword, get him! Oh, totally whiffed. That's okay. Grotesque shell. Wow, that's actually must be his rare drop. Dropped by mimics later. Despite the fact that I think I put plenty of tea in there. Tea tastes a little weak. Go backwards a little bit. Sweets are... Yeah, that's for the hoe. And if you don't know what I mean by the hoe, it's not that hoe, it's the HOH, the hungry old hag is what I like to call it. Now, just because she's old, that doesn't make her a hag. And just because she's hungry, it doesn't make her a hag. The fact is that she's pretty darn rude, and that's what makes her a hungry old hag. The perfect description for her. She does a real hag interactions. Every time she asks, save some for me, she never does. I think this way here is what we saw underneath, is just the werewolf. Yeah, I remember how this goes. From behind with a sword. Ooh, sinister belt. Oh, that's nice. 2 points max up. Which, considering that I've been really playing some stupid casual here, that's really nice to get that right here. Yes. I like how the flying things in this game have like crazy vector deaths sometimes. See how he goes? Wow, like I said, I really don't know what the... Watch out when he does that. Say, I really don't know what the... See, because take a look at this, it's like they're never ending. So I've got no idea what the whole, programming for these guys is, despite the fact that I've killed many of them. I'm not gonna get a jump with that guy on us. Come on, go get him, sword. You know, the funny thing is, I don't think I've ever used the knight in this game, but I've used the sword quite a bit, despite the fact that you have to find the knight. Oh man, that was a bad miss. Really bad miss. I suppose I could just walk up the wall. What's the problem with this one here? There it is. It's generally not that tough. And I think that I can make it to that top chest, so I'm going to make it to the top chest because it's always better to get those chests as soon as you find them. Because they generally contain stuff like recipes. So if you want to feed the hag, you gotta go get the recipes. Grab this right now. Besides, that makes it easier to get across this big huge cog here. Just don't fall in between, whatever you do, and do not fall off. I'm going to try and get to as far to the end of these platforms before they fall. And don't worry about the candles. If you get all the way there you go. We've got Karnot's Rebuke. Greatsword, whose internal steam engine adds incredible power to each swing. I'm going to just show you this for half a second here. Now you can just swing it, but you can also hold it in the steam engine. And I'm not sure if there's a difference here. I guess we'll have to find out against them. Okay, so 43 normally. Let's see if we can get one. So who's the we get there? Double hammer. Oh yeah, 99 with the steam. But it takes a little power to power up, so yeah, you better watch out. Chests. Remember where those blue chests are? Those blue chests are definitely the stuff there. You got two nice items there. Thunderbird Plume and the G steak is like a bird steak. T-bone steak instead of a T-bone. Here's one of the most broken talents in the game here. In fact, this one's so broken that they actually nerfed it already. Summons a poltergeist to create a protection. We'll show you about this. And say that if there's anywhere that you wanted to keep going back and farming, this would be it, because these guys drop alkahists. And alkahists are very, very nice indeed. And I'll show you what's this direction here. That's our room back. In fact, you know what? Just in case we run into trouble here, we'll go ahead and go back, save our game. I'm wondering why I kill these guys. It's an easy way to collect some of those bones for your potions. Oh, I finished the harvest yet?
I finished the art.
Corn.
And
Yeah, I went and got a couple of the seeds because I
Can you
want to have
plant?
to go get
sure.
them. Now here,
This is the keepsake. Right.
so we're looking for a Rava Bural, which we can't get right now.
Thank you.
I mean, we can get it, but I'd have to farm for it. It's in the barbers have it. I can't really get any of. Well, actually, I do have one of her guys that I'm attacking right now. That shield outsiders. Outsiders are some of the more tougher enemies in the game. Mid-range enemies. And once you get to that right there, she wants curry. As soon as you get to that, you're in trouble until you get the until you're able to get across the waterfall, because the top of the waterfall is where the actual curry recipe is, and the first batch of curry that you'll find. Unless you're way deep in the game. So the hungry old hag's gonna have to stay hungry. So the worst part is that she always goes over there and always eats whatever you give her. That you don't get any benefits, you don't get a heal or anything, just the melt. Those will make sure your healing stays up. We're gonna go back to where we were at the tower. Now, we are at close to the tippy top of the tower here. And this right here is probably the best area in the game to mine early on. I mean, we're like in the early mid-game right now, I'd say. Because we got 2 alchemists there. Silvers, that's nice. Special ammunition. As soon as you hit this activates the elevator. This is just like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where as soon as you get the elevator activated, it'll go down to wherever you're at on it. And I'm going to end up going down in a second here. I want to show you the rest of what's up over here. Because as you will see, okay, first of all, I have done it! Wilt Small, the creature I summoned was most assuredly a demon. I thought I was clutching at straws when I tried using the crystal as a medium. But what power! Distressingly, my small demon nearly devastated the guild before I could destroy it. The thought of a whole army crossing over sends chills up my spine. The demon we vanquished produced a red crystal. I'm calling this a shard to differentiate it from the white crystal, but both are strange and fascinating. The crystal exhibits a kind of magnetic pull on the shard, suggesting it may be capable of binding with the shard's demonic power. But how do I make more of it? Dun dun dun, the plot thickens. The more I think about it, I think the more that stuff's written by, not Jeeble, but Alfred. This guy here looks like Finn Balor. It's kind of funny. That one looks like a guy I used to work with, and this guy's just some dude who donated. Thanks for donating. And then here's another blue one over here. So, if you come this way, you get a few things that you want. You get your alcohols, and you can get some of those nice items that you can use. The alcohols are used for breaking down items in the alchemy lab. And those sinister scrolls are nice too, because there is a special from one of the bosses that actually does that one here. And here's the best part: is all you have to do is use this portal. Go back. And that qualifies as changing scenes. Every time you change a scene to a different area, those nice shiny blue chests appear. That barely hit for anything. There we go. It's expensive, but it's good. Until you get some of the better stuff. As you'll see in a second here. Ooh, yeah! That right there is awesome. That's like a perfect chest there, getting everything you can possibly get. The blue chest up here in the Tower of Truth can give you one of 4 items. And I just got all 4. Silver, the emerald, the sapphire, and then you can get 100 gold. Yeah, they got either one of 4 items or you get a stupid amount. You never want the gold, you want the items. You always want the items. The reason why is because your gold, those jewels are worth like 300 gold apiece at the lowest level. So that's kind of where it's at there. I can go down the other side, but I think that what I'll do first is go down this way first. Oh, that's right. I can't get there yet. I have to go down the other way. And it'll come up from there. Wah, wah, wah. See how it is. It's okay if we can some. Wall. That invisible blade actually is an invisible blade. You can't even see it. You can only see the whoosh from it. But it isn't that great. Nice. Okay. And Tempest, this one's actually pretty good. Tempest Socius, I think. I bet if I put it on her, she would say it's Black Tempest. There you go. That's exactly. Oh, double jump for the win. Saved me twice there. Okay, guys. Here's the thing. If you happen to see one of these, there's generally going to be Helm Splitter. Leap forth and bring your blade down on the enemy's head. Swordfish. There is a sword that looks like a fish. Yes. I'm thinking we're going to have a save room. Yep. Generally, when they have them near that, they have a save room. If it isn't like that elevator scene. Give more chances for other good stuff. Strawberry is actually a very good one. There's a lot of great stuff made with strawberries. Nice. Oh, another strawberry. Delicious. Should have had that one on here. There we go. Now it's open for that level. As soon as you hit those, it's open for that level. This is gonna be fun. I'm not gonna have a whole heck of a lot to fight this guy with. That's how it goes, right? Alright, give me for a second here. Yeah, man, I'm just getting in some tea. You know, it's kind of funny. I wasn't gonna. I was gonna try not to do that sound, you know. But funny thing is that I think when you drink tea, or something warm for that matter, you always go after you drink it. Try and tell me I'm wrong. Try not to do it yourself. You got a writing habit. It's in the habit of writing. Oh, nice. Oh, the shield. Face in any direction. Alright, we gotta show you some of this stuff here. We're gonna have to get a little, crazy here. Okay, so directed shield. I'll show you this. This is the shield. You have to stand in place, but while that shield's up, nothing, and I do mean nothing, is going to touch you. Here's our. I don't think I have enough. We'll go back up here real quick. I'll show you. These things here. I would save in a second. But that will find anything that needs to be destroyed. Wow, it's pretty powerful. So I'll probably be using that very shortly. You know, I've never used Summon Plume Parma, so let's see what happens when we summon a Plume Parma. Okay. Let's see what happens when we have an enemy on the board when we summon him. What the hell's he doing? Does he blow up when he's near him? Okay. He blows up after a while. Okay, yeah. Let's not say we did. True Arrow's pretty good. The Heretical Grinder is probably one of the best ones in the game. Gotta stop doing that. Circular Ripper. That one's weak. I think there's a better version of it later on in the game. We're definitely going with that though. And we might change the death cry to Welcome Company.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
So this is what happens when you get these guys here. And these guys will stay till either you save or until they take enough damage. You'll see here in a second exactly how this works. Go ahead and save. Now that I think about it too, remember when you're doing this too to change your shortcuts if you're going to change your shortcuts. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, that's cool.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
See, you can actually use these to attack. I mean, they're not as tough as some other things, but considering. And yes, you do have to cast them every scene.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
As you can see, 3 guards, but after so many hits, they disappear. But they're totally awesome. And here we go. Here we go. This is going to be our fun right here. I'm not 100% certain that these guys
Arise, myself and my
are
shadow!
going to help us out very much at all against this guy. The Tower of Twin Dragons. stop right here. I didn't see him do the tongue lashing last time. I didn't see him how to do this. Not beat him. Oh boy. Yeah. I was like, did I beat him or are they going to try and do the double chomp? I was lucky because somehow I got in between them. I wonder if I can jump on him. I think that'd be kind of cool if I could jump on him. Oh my god, this is stupid. Boinky, 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 boinky. Animaniacs in here. Oh, darn it. Let's see if we can get up there again. Ah, shoot. I better watch out. I'm gonna have to start doing food here in a second.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Dethaddr!
That was rough even for easy. Holy smoke. I'll drink some tea to that. And then, this is the big prize at the end of the rainbow here, guys. The silver bromide. Which, if you remember, the silver bromide is what you need in order to enter the train. You need it for the identification.
Yeah!
There is nothing over here until much later in the game. You need either invert, which is something that you get later on in the game, which inverts the whole entire mess of everything. And I don't believe that there's anything up this end either. So there's no way back up, or you don't really want to go up, I should say. And they won't let you around the backside. At least not yet. And then because we've already hit the button, there we go. Boom. There is our nice nifty little... And what we'll probably do is because we haven't done the rest of the game here. Take this right here.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Dethaddr! Dethaddr!
Strawberry bomb.
Dethaddr!
there's stuff that you haven't gotten on the map, don't worry about that. You'll come back. Trust me. You will come back. Yeah, we see. Just like, I suppose if I wanted to, I can go through the middle here. Just to grab the rest of this, this map portion that's right here. Because it's going to be a while before I even attempt to come back to this area. Actually, I'm not going to do it because, like I said, we're not exactly playing for 100% here. I'd say if I was, I would be. In fact, now that I think about it, I should probably go up and use the, I'll kill one werewolf first.
Arise! Arise! Myself and Arceus!
Get that help. We're gonna go back up and take the work back. It's a pretty tall tower.
Arise! My Text Arceus! Ow! Text Arceus!
See, it even hits from behind.
Text Arceus!
Very cool. Down in the village.
Ow! Ow!
Oh man, that hurts. Melting bone. Has he finished the harvest yet? Oh, he has.
I finished the art. And a plant.
I like making fun of his Eddie's head.
Can you
I'm so
plant
bad.
this?
Sure.
Sure, I'll get to work. Bobby, what do you think I am? Your servant?
Have you?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Alright, we get 3 silver from Benji Edward the Smith.
Good work. Here's your reward.
Kill the rest of those mothers dead. Okay, now I think if I go this way, we'll get some story.
I found the materials you need. Then let's make some photographs.
Do-do.
Relax. You look too serious. It's not easy to smile on command, you know.
Especially when you have a stone mask on.
Well, do your best and hold still. Don't move a muscle until I tell you.
Look at you, nice hair, idiot.
And
Couldn't
you
help
can
it.
breathe. All finished. You can move around if you want. Whew. Here you are. One photograph. Keep it as a memento. It looks exactly like me. How strange.
It just stole your soul. I am not even going to talk to him this time. I've got nothing I'm really interested in. Oh wait, yeah I do. Alright, so here's the deal with the alchemy. Eventually you're going to get a shard that augments your alchemy. And when you get that shard, you're going to want to... in fact, I could grab one of those shards right now, because if you can enter the area with the... you can enter the area with the train, the enemy that gives it to you is right before there. And I really ought to pick at least one of those up. Now here's the deal, okay? Each one of those shards goes out there, and the rank gives you whatever it tells you that the rank does. Now, the other part of that is the grade. The grade is how many of those shards that you have. And when it comes to stuff like, I think when it comes to stuff like intelligence and stuff like that, it's how many extra points that you get. So the alchemy one, it's nice to have 9, because then you get up to, I think it's up to like 5 of the same same thing. Now, the thing is that you don't always get it. It's just a chance that you get. Like right now, I've got like no chance for it to get extras because I don't have that actual piece. And here's the other thing too, is that I do have to make some. You have to make some items though. I'm wondering if I should just go grab one.
Are you eating properly? So, what'll it be?
Because I don't really have anything that's going to help us out here. I only have like a few small wings, so this is going to be ugly.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
It takes 4 potions to make 1 high potion, but you know what?
Come back anytime.
Potions do absolutely nothing as far as healing goes. In fact, I'm more better off making food. I'm better off saving it until I have the extra health, truthfully. It's the webbings that I need for the bats. That's not really an issue in hard mode. In hard mode, there's a heck of a lot more bats in a lot more areas, so you can clear out. Like if you went across and you went down below where the kind of the sewer, the aqueduct is to the castle, there's a couple rats there, but there's also a heck a ton of bats as well, so you can actually go there and do a lot as far as those go. This is our closest to the actual train, unless we take the elevator back down again. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll just get those chests real quick, go back down the elevator, call it a day. Hopefully get us another painting.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
We only have to go through there once too for this. Actually, sliding and backstepping in this one, not really much of a difference, but there is a huge difference in that. And we did good there. 3 out of 4 items. Let's hope for the items this time. Emerald, silver, yeah, it's alright. See, the ones that you need most of right off the bat that I would say is one of the give us another one. And if you're keeping track here, Bloodbringer's now at 30. All the way down. I love how the scarf's just... She's like choking on the elevator. And it took me all the way to the bottom. It's probably because I held the button down.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
I don't remember which button it is.
Took
3 landings for that jerk. Guarded the first 2. You know what, just for that, I'm gonna go steal your blue thing up here. Maybe. Is this one that I can reach? Might not. It is not one that I can reach. Or it is one that I can reach. That's it. I think there's one. It's too far down here. I don't want to go this far back. Might be down there. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, this one's not the good one. I'm like totally juking this guy to my. Not outrunning that though. Probably could if I did that one. Skydmite's like long gone now. It's coming from the other direction. See, these guys don't.
Ow! You!
And this is exactly where you want to be. Actually, if I had a lot of alchemists, I could go there and go for the fairy elixirs, and the fairy elixirs will break down into high potions for you.
Ow!
So the guy that I'm talking about, that I've been talking about, is this Zagan guy. He gives you a few things here. There we go. Beast Beef and Alchemic Bounty. Occasionally the number of items obtained from crafting increases. Now, this is what I am going to do. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to continue on with my story here after I show you what else he's got. He's got the monster. This guy's stoked full of stuff. He's absolutely stocked full of stuff. There's 2 items I have not seen yet. He also blows some, he blows like stone breath. So, apparently he must be like a Gorgon. Say, maybe that's why they call it Gorgonzola cheese, because it turns you to stone when you eat it. Stuff's awful. You know, a lot of different cheeses I do not care for. Gorgonzola. Very doesn't. I'm trying to get the other 2 things. How important this one guy right here is. Which you can get right after you cross the way. Gee, if I'm lucky, I'll get the other stuff before. There we go, rennet. Rennet is the 3rd. Which rennet is what allows you to make cheese, by the way. Oops. I'm lucky because I forgot that I was out of magic. It's okay. It's not hard. Come on, give me the last one. We do need the last one. I think we might have gotten it in the last one because I think we passed the macaroni rotten for the hungry old hag. For the hoe. The hoe got her rotten on. I think it was last episode. Come on. It is not giving it. There it is, beast milk. Beast milk is important. There's actually a few recipes that use beast milk. I'm lucky getting the dust though. Alright, now it's on to the train. Train may be a little ugly, just for the mere fact that since I'm playing casual, not gathering a bunch of things. Not doing a bunch of stuff. Oh wait, ooh, I just remembered something really bad. I'll tell you what. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Because like, I'm gonna show you, but there's really nothing to show. There's the fairy elixir though. Okay. I did make a mistake here. And that is that, I forgot that I have, when you get that picture, you have one very, 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 and I mean extremely important thing to do. You have an extremely important thing to do. Wolfhood? Wolfhood. Defense 6, strength 3, con 2. It's too bad it doesn't have 3 luck on it. What's the hairband have? Hey, besides it's Christmas, so you know, until we get something better, Santa's hat for sure. Okay, so the thing that I forgot here, guys, is that you only have the picture. So if you only have the picture, that means you can't get into the train. You need to have the identification. And I'm going to take the easy one here. It'll never hurt to gain a couple more gems and a couple more alchemists, if possible. Doing a really great job on the alchemists. Emerald Ruby. take those rubies all day long.
Arise, myself! Tex Osius!
Paintings on paintings. The painting versus painting world here. Yeah, I totally missed that one. You have to go back to OD first.
Arise, my Tex Osius! Tex Osius!
Ooh, from behind.
Tex Osius!
Nice. Keep it up. Alright, so... At least they make it real easy, because he's just like right underneath the room here. Gotta make a little swivel. Alright. And we'll be back in just like half a second here, guys.
I brought a photograph.
May I see it? This should... Here you are. Your very own credentials.
Thank you, OD.
You know, it's kind of funny. I always kind of wondered why they went up there and put the initials OD up there.
You've proven yourself trustworthy. Feel free to take out more books at once if you like.
I believe that he does this every time after you meet him that you've actually beaten a boss. So now we can take out yet another book. So you know that one that lets you attack faster? I mean, I could do increases the power of familiars. My familiars are kind of nice. But I think we'll do this one right here. And actually, you know, the directional shard wasn't doing very well, although my directional shard right now is the Oculus. I could make it better with the intelligence, though. But I think
Be
we'll go
certain
with
to return what you borrow. This is a library, not a bookshop.
I love how he always warns you, this is a library, not a bookshop. There is a reason for that. We may or may not find out in our playthrough. I might just do it as bonus. Alright. Now that we have the credentials. See, identification was one thing, credentials are another thing. Now we have credentials. Oh, that's nice that you can take this outsider with one shot. Nice and powerful. You better believe that since I'm over here, I'm going to get the free stuff. It's an easy jaunt over, you might as well grab it. Just from there. Sapphire base. There's really no reason not to. Unless you have, I cannot do this, but I've never had enough of either one in this game. Oh, 100 gold, you got skunked there. It's like breaking the heads of Little Joel, right? No piano for the piano man. You've been listening to any of my streams. That's one thing that I had on Skyrim for a little bit. It's kind of funny. It's actually said by the wrestler Rusev. It's just kind of funny to hear him say something like that. Hold down, it's just going to continue going down. Oops. Didn't quite get that one. Let's go. Back go.
Arise! Arise! Myself and my shadow!
We're just literally hitting the werewolf in between his legs. I could go pick that other one, but now that I found out that it's not the stuff I'm looking for, since it's not the droids I'm looking for, I'm not gonna go hunting it.
Yeah! Ow! Ah! You! Ah!
This is the same one. I already showed you the very important beast.
Ow!
Why he's so important. Now, one of the other more important things to fight in this game are these ladies down here.
Arise! Myself and my shadow! Tex Osseous! Tex Osseous! Tex Osseous!
Pull that puppy in.
Tex Osseous! Tex Osseous!
Oh, nice job. It's because they dropped those lily tails and they dropped the lily ears. The lily tail is actually good for a couple of items, and I think I'm wearing one of them. If not, then I'm going to have to build one soon. Yeah, the bunny scarf, which gives you 2 luck. Doesn't seem like much, but you can tell the difference by hitting the candles. The higher your luck is, I think, the more that your candles are worth. Your full-on roses. And now, the gate's open.
Wait, I didn't come here to fight.
Zangetsu.
Then you should not have come at all. But our clash may have to wait.
The Clash of Titans.
Oh, this train.
The Phantom Train. It's really ticked off because it got suplexed at one point in time. Let's pour myself some more tea here.
May you catch on quickly.
I actually have a nice super hot pot. It keeps things warm when I put them in.
I have business further ahead.
Cast iron, it's heavy.
But I
but it's
find
free.
myself at odds with the powerful witchery driving these carriages.
It's still warm, and I made that tea like over an hour.
Surely nothing a man of your ability cannot handle.
I already conducted a search inside. But there is an area I cannot pass because of the sorcery it requires.
I like how he just disdains sorcery.
Ah. Well, it just so happens I have
Sorcery.
business ahead as well. Does this mean we have a truce?
It's kind of funny because if you think of it, he's talking about sorcery, and yet you can see that he's got all these Japanese charms stuck to his body.
For now. What?
I love the music in this. It's some of the best music in the game. Oh my god, that stone mask. Now this is timed, so you will have to beat it the first time timed. So make sure you run. We are going to go back down. We're just going to go across to start with. Kill these guys. One, because they're part of the demons that you want to slay. And two, because they have decent drops for you too. Smack. Lay it the smack it down. Nice. Flying dagger. You know, I don't know if the dagger's more powerful than
Miriam, get on this train!
it's on this chain. You get the extra capacity, however, you can't quite get up there yet. how come it's got the 60, 70 out of 400 up at the top of it? Get those strawberries and those Thunderbird plumes and those G-bone steaks. Oh, the bridge. The bridge is infamous. And yes, here you're gonna see Zangetsu kick some serious butt too. 2,000 gold. Open that puppy up. That opens the door that you couldn't get through.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arceus!
Miriam, get this open!
Oh yeah, this is one of the ones you have to use your hand on.
Arceus!
That kind of sounds wrong. You gotta use your hand on it. There is the end right there. And I don't remember if you have to do this fight in the time limit, but we're gonna... Boy, doing horrible too. Monobami. As far as I know, there's no secret walls in here. There is secret items, but
I will cut down all foolishness.
Stay behind me.
Now, if you stay behind Zangetsu, he does not take damage.
Stay behind me.
Beat him? Oh, we beat him. Holy smoke, we beat him like a government mule. I've never beat him that easy. Wow. I've never beat him that easy. See, I didn't know you could shock him, and then I thought, oh no, it's only doing 1 damage, but apparently it just stuns him and you can just run up and just bash on him.
You have my thanks.
Nice.
Save your thanks. I didn't do it for you.
Learn something new every day.
Fine. But I owe you all the same.
Yeah, the way he says that, I owe you all the same. He says, I felt how soft you are.
You are a fierce one, Shardbinder Miriam.
And there we go. Now when you come out here, just don't even worry about the guy down there, go straight across. Save your progress. Now if you want to collect stuff, this is, here's where you can collect your durable rags. You can collect, let's see what else is there. It also has, he also has, like a ninja garb. Like Eastern garb. Not the one that you really want because it's made out of steel. I thought there was one in here somewhere. Doesn't matter. Now here is where you find one of the best.
Myself and Arceus!
one of the best items in the game. As far as your shards. You'd think it's healing, but healing actually kind of sucks in this game. It's very, very slow.
Arise, my son! Arceus! Arceus!
Yeah, healing is very slow unless you got a lot of it. What we're looking for. Oh boy, I only got one. Kinda sucks. Don't be hit by any of that stuff there, because that will get you poisoned. She likes to be like that little guy who steals away. But you see that right there? That fairy wing? You want the fairy wings. Absolutely 100% you want it. And then the other thing here is these guys. Which, they don't break right away. You'll see why.
Oh, Miriam.
Oh, Miriam. Dominique, what the hell are you doing out here?
Dominique, what are you doing here?
Looking for Zangetsu. Have you seen him?
Yeah, just beat a train with him.
Yes. We fought together aboard the train. Perhaps I misjudged his intentions.
What? Zangetsu was with you. But that's...
Zangetsu was with you? The way she insinuates it and the way Zangetsu was insinuating Wow. Wow, guys. Innuendo.
Is something wrong?
I asked him to go to the underground sands, but he must have chosen to disregard that request. If you see him again, would you ask him to report back to me?
All right.
Alfred could spring a trap on any one of us at any time. I hope Zangetsu gets his priorities straight. Thank you, Miriam, and stay safe.
Their relationship does seem a little on the weird side. It's kind of funny how these guys don't come out right now, but they will the next time you come through. I'll show you.
Arceus! Arceus!
Better just to take them out. They got demon pelt, but they also have something else that's...
Arceus!
In fact, this underground laboratory has a lot of stuff that... These monkeys are messing me up. Zap, zap, zap. I'm going this way because I know something. That you may or may not know. These guys are just low enough, I tell ya. And there's a save point over here, which takes out your poison. Wow, it takes 3 shots. Alright. We want to get bomber more take guys. Which is the reason why I'm doing this, is because we... This is something... Bummer. We got the poison toad. Although resist poison ain't bad, and you can level it all the way up until it's a skill. Just take him out. Gun power. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, it's a welcome addition anyway. So items. Poison's nice though. blast. Cause an explosion in the designated direction. Alright, this here is actually one of the best shards in the game. It's even better than Tips Osseous. Soon find out what it has to say. I'm gonna go back and grab one more thing too, because there is another thing that you want here. This may be a directional shard, but it's also very powerful. And I hate when the toads do stuff like that. Poison is very real in this game and sucks really bad. It will take you all the way down. All you gotta do is hit that. See, the thing is that you get a bigger blast when you got more of it. And as you can see, these like...
Arise, myself and my shadow!
It's actually nice to have those guys in this room. But I strongly recommend, as soon as you get into this room, going over there and leveling up the full-eyed blast as far as you can get it. I'm not leaving without this other one. There it is. Okay, this is the other one that's super important. Pickpocket. Allows you to sometimes steal items from enemies. If you level this up, you can actually steal gold as well. But despite how nice it is to level up your keep your intelligence nice and high, you know, pickpocketing is way. It's much better to have the opportunity to steal stuff. It'd be nice to get another blast, but I'm probably not gonna get it. Alright, now that we got that, on to the enemy. This is the enemy that's gonna allow us to beat the head. Poison frogs. Here it is.
I move so fast! You won't even see me!
You don't get hit for that. You will later, though. Well, we've already given him quite a... What we need is one like the
I move so fast!
I need one like the heart cloak in Castlevania Symphony of the Night there, where you get hit, it'll give you hearts. See, if I did the fairy would give me would go over there and bring me back up. But as such, I do not have the fairy on. I probably should have made me some food. So if I remember right, I only have one high potion. Yeah, one high potion. I'll do this. Too much for that. Shoot. Well, I screwed that pooch, didn't I? Okay, so we got the uni rice bowl here, which will give us 2 luck, which is nice. First time you eat it, you get the bonus over there.
Scrumptious.
And desserts are always nice because they always give you 2 luck, but I've already eaten the dessert. I don't need 2 right. Just, yeah. Oh, I didn't even eat it. Bummer. See, but this is nice because it gives you reflector ray. You reflect off the walls to reach new areas, and we already know quite a few places where that'll actually come in very handy for us. Unfortunately, the only problem about it is it takes up your directional. So we just got this nice, awesome bull-eyed blast, right? And healing's actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna manipulate a shortcut right here since we have a 3rd one. We'll go ahead and edit it, and when you're playing on the computer, if you're editing the name, you gotta put the name in with your keyboard. So we're gonna do this one as travel, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put. I think what I'll do is I'll switch this so that way I'll know that I have a different. Put a different attack on it here. I guess we could do put the rebuke on just for fun. And for this one, we will definitely make sure that we use the reflector ray for that one. It doesn't really matter on the other one. Then later on, I'll probably make one for healing as well. This one here, we'll go ahead and rename this one here, and we'll name it attack. This will be our normal attack. That's me and my keyboard. Attacka? Attacka. But this is because my keyboard literally has, like, I can see a Y, I can see a U, I can see a P, I can see a Q, I can see a Z, X, V, and a B. And those are literally the only letters I can see. It's kind of funny. Okay, so, reflector ray. You bounce off any mirrors. You appear wherever it ends. You can also use it just to travel from space to space. As long as there's a gap for you to travel in. What I am going to show you here in just a second. Woohoo! Nice try, you.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Did I not? Oh, I got the.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
That's right. Okay, when you're optimizing your shortcuts here, remember that every shortcut that you change will. You have to change everything that's in it. So we want to change this back to the blast. I was wondering why that wasn't working. There we go. Here's the thing, you gotta be standing right about here. And you have to do it quickly. And that guy there, it's kind of fun. He does like a toxic storm too. The Damascus equipment recipe. The Damascus equipment is some of the strongest equipment in the game. And over here, not only do we have an HP up, we also have one of our Silver Knights. Or actually, no, this is the shortcut. So this will allow us to do the healing. Pretty strong kitty. Oh. What sound that makes. Especially when you get the crit. So this gives us a whole lot of options. Here's the part about this area of the game. The only way is through. Once you take that train. Well, that's not completely true. I suppose you could use a waste. Waste the 100 gold. But if you do that, then you're not going to get all this cool stuff. So that's the second. Yeah. Been like a couple screens. You see that chest up there? They can't hit it like the puppy, but what we can do is... That chest is actually a mimic. It's coming to me. Wow! But I blasted him. You know, it's almost detrimental to do this. But... there is stuff down here. Skull necklace. Which I'll show you the skull necklace here real quick. Skull necklace is a necklace that amplifies the power of shards at an increased magic cost. MP max up. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick, okay? We got 378 magic. And now this makes a hole that's right there, too. Okay, so that took about 378 to 339. So we got 339 magic, right? So 338. So that took about 40 magic, and well, that's gonna make it higher right there. That was a critical.
Take this!
Okay, 189 was that? I think that was 189. So let's go ahead and change the critical ring to the skull necklace. 284. Then 178, 180 to 100. So that took like about. Boy, that took like 2.5 times. 2.5 times. See, it's whether you want to use it or not, but that took 2.5 times the shot. But the thing is that the damage on it was.
Ow! Thank you!
And I went after the back, so it was poison. Oh, I think the poison. Oh, I hit him in one shot. I gotta go get that. Or it disappears. Grotesque shell is what he had. Sometimes you get the mask of some of those guys, just to let you know. Yeah, I'll grab that in a second. Oh, actually, wait a second. I don't need to go back. I don't. You'll see why in a second.
Thank you! Ow! Thank you! Ow! Thank you!
I can take it. Oops, wrong one. Oops. So what happens when you reflect off the wall. Silver power ring. Silver power ring. What's a silver power ring? I mean, it increases... Oh, your attack power in proportion to the number of enemies you have slain. Wow. That's probably going to be nice endgame something. I mean, it's already worth... it's only worth 2 attack right now. That is the poison. He is powerful enough to take me. Ooh, almost did. Sucker. Look at that. Oh, I'm so far down. He's gonna die. He's not gonna die. Or she's not. Force Blast. Draw your sword's magical power and unleash it on enemies. There's a whole lot of these that do this. It's like a fireball. The weapons are kind of cool in this game, the special attacks. And this is basically the end of the lab. Trust me, if you're playing a normal game, you're going to come back to it a few times because you're going to want the stuff that's in there. Pickpocket's definitely one. Bulleye Blast is... I mean, there's no reason not to get that one. It's one of the best,
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
You killed the assassins, so here you go.
Good work. Here's your reward.
Cut versus ring. Cut versus ring is something you're definitely going to want. Because this cut versus ring gives you luck of 3. 3 luck at 1 defense. That's absolutely awesome. And just about anything else that you have here is you're better off with that ring. And we'll go ahead and put that on there right away. Yeah, that's what we're there. Here. And that's gonna be on there too, so about that. We'll talk to the dude over here. I'll finish the harvest.
And
Can you plant?
Sure.
How are you?
So I should go get a Rava, because you'll get bottlenecked by her at the what is it? What is it? I think it's the lightning tiara, thunder tiara, thunder circlet. Thunder tiara, thunder circlet. Thundercats! Oh! Alright, let's take a look and see how far we've come today. It's 3:16, okay. Alright, I think that off camera I might go grab a couple things real quick. Maybe level up the pickpocket, level up the bulleye blast, because those are the 2 main things that we just got out of the last section. The other thing that you'll want to do is go back in and grab the blue chests that you can get. Those blue chests contain really nice ingredients in them for this period of the game. Some are pretty expensive, and some of them are some of them are pretty expensive, and some of them are pretty useful. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed part 4 of our super casual playthrough of Bloodstained. And if you did, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up down below. And as always, you can comment anytime you like. dethaddr at the Death Shop saying, I will catch you later. Everybody, stay safe out there. Have a great time. I am out. Good night.